What is up, guys? It is AJ from MMA Experts, and we are talking about the fight between Josh Emmett and Shane Burgos. Fight of the night. Amazing scrap, back and forth battle. Josh Emmett really came through as the underdog. I actually predicted him to be victorious. Now, I did believe he would get a late stoppage, and I thought that it would not have been as competitive early on. Actually, I thought that Burgos would be able to keep range a bit more, but no. Josh Emmett was cracking him in the first round. Second round came around, it was definitely Burgos' round, and then third round was all Emmett, landing three, I believe two to three knockdowns. I know that he was stunned at least three times. Great performance for Josh Emmett. Awesome heart for Shane Burgos, and Shane is definitely going to be around for a while. Now, with a good performance like that, fighting with a torn ACL, I mean, Josh Emmett is in the top of the top. I believe he's really hit his prime now and looks amazing. I think Josh Emmett deserves a big fight. I think there's a lot of options. Now, if you go down to the rankings, it's a little bit tricky because it's another logjam type situation similar to heavyweight, but the thing is, this is worse because there's more elite contenders very close to the shot. You have Josh Emmett was sitting at number 8. I believe he should move to number 7 now that Frankie is fighting at bantamweight. So from there, I'm going to have to check who's scheduled. I believe that there's a lot of fighters that are already scheduled. I believe that Yair's scheduled. So let's look. Yair Rodriguez is scheduled to fight. No, it's not official yet. So, okay, let's say if Sharpopov and Rodriguez is not official, now we have different matchups. Brian Ortega's there and Korean Zombie. So the fight I like is Josh Emmett, Korean Zombie, if Korean Zombie is not fighting against Ortega. Now, if Ortega is fighting Korean Zombie and then Sharipov or Pantera, I would say I like the Rodriguez fight. I believe that'd be very fun. But if both of all those guys are booked, because there's speculation and I'm hearing that it's supposed to be Korean Zombie and Ortega rebooked, and then Zabit versus Pantera Rodriguez booked. So who do you put Josh Emmett against? To me, it only makes sense. Give him the winner of Calvin Kattar and Dan Ige. Now, he said he doesn't want to fight people behind him in the rankings. Ige is behind him, but if Ige beats Calvin Kattar, that's a super deserving matchup. I'd say the winner of those two is probably the most realistic outcome for him. I don't think they're going to push him back. I mean, there's really nobody back to put him against that would deserve a fight against him. I mean, obviously, you could put him in there and expect a great scrap against Jeremy Stephens again, but it's not going to happen. If Jeremy gets some wins, though, that's a rematch that I'd be absolutely down for because it was back and forth, and Jeremy Stephens won the fight by knockout. But Josh Emmett looked fantastic. I believe you give Josh Emmett most likely the winner of Dan Ige and Calvin Kattar. Now, for Shane Burgos, this is where it gets a bit trickier, right? Is he loses this fight, but he looks good. And honestly, he didn't lose too much stock. I mean, he took an L on his record, but he didn't lose that much value. This is, I mean, honestly, my heart says I want to see him and Jeremy Stephens in a fight that's going to deliver fireworks. Now, Jeremy Stephens coming off, I believe he's lost 4 out of his last 5, and then one of them was a no contest. So he hasn't won a fight since 2018. Not the best look there. Another matchup you can put him in is maybe you put him up in there against the loser of Dan Ige and Calvin Kattar, assuming it's not Calvin Kattar, though, because then if Calvin Kattar, they already fought. I don't know if the rematch is, super hype at this moment yet. I think, honestly, those are probably the options looking at the rankings. I feel like Edson Barboza is also one option. That could be a fun fight. So I'll say it's between Edson Barboza, Jeremy Stephens, and the loser of Dan Ige and Kattar, assuming it's Dan Ige. Because if it's Calvin Kattar, that's not the matchup. So those are the 3, and I believe all 3 of those fights would be fucking fireworks. And honestly, I really want to see it happen. I love to see Shane Burgos back. He deserves another big fight. He's so scrappy. Both of these guys look fantastic and probably earn tons of fans. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.